Hello and welcome to the first part of the Automation Propane Transport Vehicle Challenge. Today I'm going over the scorings of the cars that I've been sent in. So first of all, our first category was comfort, which was sort of dominated by Naya 8 with the Rhino. 40 comfort, which isn't bad for a utility vehicle, especially one with solid axles front and rear. It's I assume mainly because of the size of it, but even then, 4 seats. I suppose premium helps with some kind of soft suspension. I mean, hydro pneumatic as well. That probably helps, and the ridiculously high ride height. Yeah, so all those weird choices ended up helping it get quite a high comfort. So yeah, congratulations. Next we were scoring on utility, which again goes to Naya 8. 84.5 utility, which is, well, really high. Pretty sure the next closest was in like the low 70s, something like that. There was a fair gap between it, maybe even into the 60s. I can't remember, but yeah, you look at some of the things here. It's mainly I assume most of it is the size. Yeah, load capacity, size and weight, loads of that. The base values seriously helping there, but even so, it's still it still is a job well done. Next, we're scoring reliability, and big surprise here, Flip 7144 with the KLM third. Reliability of 90, which is absolutely insane. Not really a big surprise though, considering some of the things that went into this car. All your basic options here, and then just a big inline 6 with cast iron and pushrod head revving to nothing. So it probably won't be the fastest of vehicles, but it's reliable, and for that, can't fault it. Even with some turbochargers, it managed to get that insane reliability figure, which is rather impressive, considering it all. I'd imagine that quality helps. I mean, for that, it may be a bit of a meme, but I can't deny that it's an impressive job to make something that reliable, even if the stats suffer quite a lot for it. Next, we're scoring price, which goes to T. Pesotti with the ITER 370 Ute 4x4. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure about that. But it was the cheapest by, well, not too big of a margin. The two small Utes here, I believe El Bruno also had quite a cheap one, but it was something like $400 splitting between them. But then after that we had some rather expensive vehicles going up into the 16k and then over 20,000. Quite a lot cheaper. There's quite a big gap between the cheapest and the most expensive, which is quite interesting to see how wide the range of possibilities for this is. But interesting nevertheless. Well done for making something so cheap, and we'll have to see how it performs. But at least it looks good. I think that must count for something, right? Next, scoring looks, and I had to split this between two people. Two people here scored the maximum 10 out of 10, and that was Red with the Gauntlet Acura Resto mod, which is just a fantastic looking car. Red has submitted some rather pretty looking cars in both this and the last round. Just some of the details, stuff like these fog lamps on the roof there connected to a roof rail with the grille over it. It's quite a nice detail. The aerials, little things like that, and this rear badge here with the nice little details there, and just this chrome stripe here. There's clearly a lot of effort being put into this. And even if it isn't mechanically the most fantastic car, it certainly does look the part. So for that, it does definitely deserve to score 10 out of 10. And sticking with that sort of resto mod theme, even though this is modding car, the Armour Motors Anvil, from Armour Motors, yeah. Anyway, we have this, which is sort of more of a, sort of more like the Suzuki Jimny, where it looks old, but it's a modern car. But yeah, it's just quite nice looking, even for what is a fairly basic looking design. I think it's a good example of how to pull off basic looking designs while still making them unique. And there are still, even though there aren't a lot of fixtures used here, it still does look very good, and there is still lots of details and effort put in, especially with things like the badge here, and things like the little tow hooks at the bottom there. It's had a lot of thought put into it. I'm not so much of a fan of the rear, but it still, I think, is a rather good looking car. So for that, yeah, another 10 points. So anyway, if we look at the scores, which I'm not going to do yet to sort of keep it a surprise for part 3, where I'll unveil it, but you can still look at the totals in the description. There's a link to a Google Sheets file with all the points in and scoring, and if you want to know why you scored how you did in certain segments, then I'll be happy to explain in the comments, or indeed we can discuss it on my Discord server, because nice to see people improve in ways, and like to sort of justify myself, but I want to keep these short. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Until next video, which will hopefully be coming soon, goodbye.